Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. We have something interesting and new, something you might not have seen, and the reason being you might not have seen it is because I haven't seen one before. So this is what I can gather from an international company here, and they make a particular type of lock. It's definitely not a cheap lock. I have one here. I'll be fitting this up into an existing spot, and I just thought I'd take you through and explain to you what it is and how you can use it. So when you do come across a situation where you're going to need one, you'll know a little bit more about it. So this is cavity lock, and this is a CO100 lock. This is used for sliding doors which require disabled access and emergency unlock. So it's a bit of a unique set. So a whole brand new box here, installation and usage conditions apply. So they do have what's called a 2-year warranty on it, and this is a brand new one. Here's the lock itself, here's the handles, here's all the parts, and let's go through and see what's included. So first thing first, here we have the lock, and we've got it dated as well. So that's the 28th of the 4th 20, so that's only a few months back. And that's the lock itself. Now this is installed just like any other mortise lock, so there's nothing too flash about it there. This is actually a unique product for cavity doors, for sliding doors. So there wasn't much else on the market when I was looking through, so that's why we're using this product. This is what was on the door originally, so we're going to be putting that back on. Here's our handles. Now the funny thing is with this lock is the handles are actually fitted vertically, so they're like that. There's the spring on the inside. Yeah, they're fairly solid. There's there. Another handle. They do come left and right handed as well, so I'm fitting this on a door where the door slides towards the right, so this would be my outside handle. And yeah, handle screws, a little bit of Loctite on them, that's good. Spindle, solid spindle, but it doesn't look like there's a solid part that goes through. It's actually blocked. That's interesting. So it looks like the spindles will need to be cut down at some stage. Okay, here we go. So this is obviously for a different model. We have spring-loaded spindles, which is what we want. Let's just have a look and see what's actually included here. Let's move these handles out of the way. Handle screws. Looks like we've even got some other handle screws here as well. So they've given us a few extra parts. 2 lengths of screws, long and longer. We have the 2 spindles. These will be installed this way, and they will be spring-loaded in there, and the other half will be sitting in there. So that's fairly straightforward. This is the emergency snib, and I'll see if I can just open this up to give you some sort of idea on what this all will look like on the door. So there's a rod that goes through here. Okay, so we have a spring, we have a rod, and we have 2 parts here. Okay, and a little spring to go with. These are the handles. Put them out of the box as well. So these are the handles. So they're quite large handles. I'll see if I've got a ruler just to give you some idea on size on these. And of course, it's always hard to find something when you need it. Okay, here is the plate. I've got 26.5 or 265 by about 70. So that's quite a large sort of footprint there. And of course this will go on like this. That would be for our spindle, that would be for our handle configuration to go over the top there, and that's pretty much what you'll be looking at. The one thing, I'll just pop this open, there's my scissors. One thing we haven't kind of done at the moment, which will be in this section here, is there's like a little indent here, and that is for this section right here, this override section. So this would be the outside, and from the outside we would have this little slide up and down. So in the event of an emergency, you would slide that up and down. On the inside you would have this section right here, and this would be lock and unlock. So the person inside would use that to lock and unlock. And being a disabled toilet with all compliance and all that, I would say that when you grab the handle, it should actually flick it back up as well, the inside handle. So let's have a little look at this part here. So this is the keeper, or the tongue here. and the way that the slidden in has been sliding in is with the ramp going down. So that would just simply clip into there when you turn the handle or release, and that should work. Now there is underneath here, there is a section, I don't know why this is all in here, because we actually have to access this part right here, this brass section right here. So I'm just going to take that out. Hopefully I'll be able to show you a few of the fitting on door photos afterwards. Okay, so this goes right through here, and this goes through here as well. So this should be some sort of slide up and down action. There we go, down to lock. Yep. Push this down to lock, and now from the outside our handle should not move. So this is the outside, so we'll test that. Yep, that's locked. And from the inside, when somebody pulls it, automatically releases. So if there is somebody on the inside and they flick that down, from the outside you simply just push this up, and from the outside your handle is solid. So if somebody comes along and tries to use the toilet, they're going to feel the handle, it's going to be solid, it's not going to unlock. From the inside, if somebody is in there and they try their handle, it's going to release the locking mechanism, it's going to go back up to the unlock position, and they can just simply walk out. So they've only got to really use this little locking piece to actually lock it, like so, lock and unlock, and the lock will do the rest after that. It's only flipping out because I don't have it installed. Lock, unlock from the inside, so it's quite a nice lever. So the lock and unlocking switch is quite large, you're probably talking 20-25 mil. The handle itself is going over the top there, that's quite large as well. It's in this exact formation, you actually have it vertically like that. So that's a 100 mil lever. It's a 100 mil lever, and it protrudes probably about 60 mil. And the lock body itself is a full body Morse lock, coming with instructions and the standard rules of installation of the Morse lock apply. So you need to speed bore all those positions, and that is how you would install it. The lock itself is only installed with basically 2 mortise body screws, just as any other mortise lock is. Then you put your faceplate over the top with 2 little tiny screws. It's fairly relatively straightforward. They do come left and right handed set up, so make sure you order that way. We might even be putting these on our lock shop as well. They are an expensive lock. Something like this retails for about $600, $700 approximately, but then again they are a unique product. If you've got a sliding cavity door where you need disabled access, there's not really a lot more that you can put on the door. There is some other type of locks that have expanding bolts. I think Jackson make one, Lockwood make one, but the thing about this particular lock is that this one here meets all the regulations, all the compliancy regulations, as far as one-handed lever from the inside. You pull, it opens to exit, so that it meets that one. Sliding door as well, easy to unlock, and all the rest for in case of emergency. So interesting lock. I'm going to be installing this shortly, and I thought I'd give you a look at it. And this is from Cavity Sliders, and no, this was not a freebie. No, I actually had to pay. There's nobody giving anything away for this one, and it would have been nice if we got one for free, but it wasn't that type of scenario. So I'm only just displaying the lock. It's not a free lock, it's already been paid for. So yeah, I'll put some images, or I'll try and do a video later on the installation, show you how that went, or show you what it looks like when it all fitted up. Leave your comments down below, and thanks for watching.